The trout want to eat a bluegill. Got him right there. See you, dude.
What's going on, everyone? In today's video, I went out a couple hours before sunset just to see what I could catch on a variety of lures. The combo I used was my Penn Clash 3000 with 15-pound braid on my St. Croix Mojo Inshore 7.6 medium light power rod.
I'm just gonna see how many different lures I can catch fish on. So the goal right now is to just catch a fish and change the lure and just move on. So I think I'm gonna start with the ones I have the most confidence in, and this time of year, you cannot go wrong with a DOA cal in the root beer color. Right now with all these cold fronts that are pushing through, these trout are really fired up on these grass flats, and that's where I'm at right now. It's about 3.5, 4 feet deep, and it's just grass all over with some potholes. You can't really see because the water is a little dirty right now, but just gonna bounce this around on the 1/8 ounce jig head and see if we can get a trout quickly. See what we can do. Today we're probably gonna catch a majority speckled trout. This time of year, they're just really stacked up here on these grass flats with these cold fronts and just colder water. Doesn't mean we can't run into a... I already got one. I already got a fish. Oh, he came off. First cast, but just because the majority trout doesn't mean we can't run into some redfish or snook out here too. I'm pretty confident in my abilities to catch a fish on a cal, a mirror lure, and honestly, I'll probably wait a little bit longer to throw a topwater, but right around sunset, I'm pretty confident. And then in between is where it's gonna get wild. You can work this cal a bunch of different ways. You can just a little slow retrieve, just kind of swim it back like a swim bait, but I like just popping it out of the grass, kind of like imitating like a little shrimp or something. Yeah, I didn't say it, but I'm using, I think this is 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. I got a pretty long section of it right now because I'm gonna be tying off a bunch of times. So I got about like a 3-foot section of that. Oh, I had one. Oh, got hammered right there. Oh no. Oh, he hammered that. He's right here. Got him. Oh, that's not the same one. That doesn't count. I suck at fishing. Oh. Right there. Right next to the boat, there was a tiny trout that just ate it. And that counts. All right, so we got one on the DOA cal. That honestly took a lot longer than I thought it would. I did miss a lot of fish, so maybe switching to something like the Mirrodine that's got treble hooks might get a better hookup ratio, but that's the first little fish right there. A little speckled trout. See you, dude. All right, let's tie this off and put on a Mirrodine. I got my entire freshwater tackle box there too. So I got a Mirrodine right here. Just gonna go ahead and tie it on. Same leader, same everything. Cast around here a little bit. Let's see if we can knock another one out. Then I might move to a different spot, because this is not as hot and heavy as I want it to be. It's tying a uni knot. I'm probably just gonna tie a uni knot to all these lures. There we go. Nice Mirrodine right there. You can definitely cast this one a little bit further. Yeah, this one, it's like a little suspending jerk bait, so you just let it sink a little bit, give it a couple pops, reel it in a little bit. You're just having it dart under the surface like a little bait fish. All right, let's go try a different spot. All right, new spot right here. Another grass flat. Lot of trout on this grass flat, so see if that holds up. Oh, there we go. No, dang it! Right in the glare of the sunlight. Did not feel like a bad fish. My drag is pretty dang tight. Oh, got hit. Come on, there's a swirl right there. Come on. Here we go, right into the glare again. That's probably great to look at. There we go. That's a good trout. That's a good trout. That's a real good trout, I think. My drag was super loose at first, so don't use that as judgment. Come here. I knew I was gonna get one eventually. Come on, how big are you? Oh yeah, solid fish. I go and wet my hand. Easy, easy. Yep, solid trout right there on the mirror lure. The hook's out of you, bud. So that is now 2 lures down. That water is cold. Seated. All right, next on the list, I'm gonna put on a DOA shrimp. Got a root beer colored DOA shrimp right here. Those ones probably like 4 inches long. There we go. I feel like DOA shrimp is just one of those like all-time classic lures. You just let it sink a little bit and then pop it through the grass. And they thump the crap out of these usually. Usually in the winter months when the water's a little stained. I like using the darker kind of patterns, kind of like the root beer colors on my swim baits and just any soft plastics really. There we go. That's the trout. There we go. That was a weird hook set, but I'll take it. That is now 3 lures down. I could go to top water. Seated. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the DOA shrimp. And let's just go see what I got in my freshwater tackle box for this. What can I catch a trout on? Freshwater gear. Ooh. You think I can catch a trout on a little baby bluegill live target? Try that. I'm gonna throw a frog, topwater frog, soft plastic frog. I think I'm gonna start with I think I'm gonna start with this little jerk bait right here. If you can see, it's got like a bass kind of pattern on it. It's definitely a freshwater bait, but it'll be a nice little in between. Let's see what this thing does. So it floats. Okay, it's a little jerk bait. So it would be kind of like a mirror lure kind of pattern where you cast it out. You just kind of jerk it back and forth like that. Dives down a little bit. Oh, I feel like this is gonna get smacked. This is gonna get hit. This looks too good. The color doesn't, I mean, it might look a little bit like another trout or something. Maybe a pinfish if you really want to stretch it, but just the action alone, I feel like we'll get hit. There we go. Oh ho, he got smacked. Come on. Oh, like how? How does something thump this lure and not get hooked? There we go. Oh my God. No. There we go. There we go. He's not a monster, but he counts. I barely got him hooked, but that's a catch. See you, dude. All right. What other freshwater lures can we use? Got about a half hour, 45 minutes of sunlight left. Let's try a little bluegill live target. There we go. Let's see if trout want to eat a bluegill. So it's a little crankbait. You just cast it and reel. Bill isn't too big on this crankbait, so I don't think it's gonna dive too deep. Might be perfect. Okay. See what happens. See if trout want to eat a bluegill. I'm gonna loosen my drag on this one though, as those are small hooks. I mean, it's got the same kind of profile as a small pinfish, which these trout would definitely eat. Just kind of slowly reeling it. Just letting that crankbait do its thing. There we go. There we go. Trout on the bluegill. Trout on the bluegill. No way that just happened. What am I doing? Look at this. This is wild. He wanted this little bluegill. Come here. Little. I can't even talk. This is just so weird. Trout and a little bluegill crankbait hanging out of his mouth. There he goes. What is next? Got a nice little collection going on. Cow, mirror lure, shrimp, little jerkbait, little bluegill crankbait. I say we go ahead and try something wild to end it on. I'm thinking one of these topwater frogs. Let's see if we can get a trout on a soft plastic frog. I used to fish these frogs all the time back when I used to do a lot of like pond hopping for bass. Some of my favorite lures. Let's see if it works in saltwater. There we go. So the way you work this lure is a topwater. Cast it out and you reel it back like this. And kind of those little back feet have little paddles on them, and they just kick up a little bit of water. See if a trout wants to eat a frog. If I get one on this, I'll actually be shocked. The other ones, it was like, oh, it kind of makes sense. This one makes zero sense to me if it works. All right, I'm giving up on the frog for now. I'm gonna tie on a spook just to see if I can get one more lure, and then I'll close the day out on just throwing this. Got spook and bone color, one of my favorite lures for trout in the winter. See if we can get one quickly, just get another lure on the board. So yeah, I think this is a better option than the frog for, well, multiple reasons, but because it's a slower moving topwater. That like quick movement, I don't know if a trout's really gonna key in on that. I could be wrong, but the kind of walk the dog pattern of the spook definitely is a good trout lure. I'm gonna try moving to one more spot these like last 15-20 minutes of sunlight. Oh yeah, the water looks real clear here. Oh, got hit. Sun has officially set. Oh, got hit there. Oh, he hit it again, even though it's like messed up. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Eat it. You know you want it. Got him right there. Ooh, that's a nice one, isn't it? No, we came off. Dang it. Okay, power pull down. Sun has been down for about 10-15 minutes. We were really losing light, but that just gave me hope I can get a couple more hits on this. Oh, come on. Come on. Got him. Yeah! Don't you dare come off. Come here. I'm gonna drag super loose. Come here. Yes! Decent one too. There we go. You were a lot of work there. I don't know why that was so tough. See you, dude.